Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Kimiko Angel over here reacting to Caleb's 14th floor letter. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that. I don't think I did. But yeah, this is Caleb's springtime card and we're gonna check it out. It says, one day I accidentally discovered some letters that Caleb has written to me. Was this like from the past or was it like nowadays? Or I'm hoping that we actually get to see the kiss because it's blocked out from the plants. I don't know, but yeah. Let's check out his card. I can't wait to see what we're gonna be doing with Caleb here. Especially since we're like on a boat ride, like it's like the Little Mermaid-esque type thing.
The Far Space Fleet announced that they have blocked off the Skyhaven Guard Station, Cloud Realm 4.
Okay.
Fleet authorities haven't disclosed the reason behind this. Instead, they have advised civilians to avoid the airspace around the island until further notice.
The holographic screen displays an aerial view of the island. I hold my glass of water and absentmindedly tap it while I watch. Blocking off a guard station isn't a small matter. Is the Far Space Fleet doing something with the ether core again? Caleb must know what's going on. I'll just ask him. Ring ring, pick up. Is he busy? I'll try calling him one more time.
What's up? I just got out of a meeting, so I missed your phone call.
You sound exhausted. Is everything okay?
Oh, it's nothing. I guess I'm just tired. The fleet unleashed a horde of paperwork on me, so I've got lots of papers to sign. It's given me a headache.
You're always busy with work. Can I come over to check in on you this weekend?
Really? That's kind of sudden.
I just saw the news about the Far Space Fleet blocking off a guard station.
I knew it. That's the real reason you're calling.
That's not true. I called because I was worried about you. The guard station comes second.
It's time for your treatment, Colonel.
Okay. I have work to do. We'll talk later.
Caleb, I heard that. What treatment? Are you injured?
I got scratched while on a mission. It's nothing serious.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. You better tell me everything.
Telling you in person would be easier. And since you want to know about that guard station, you can come to Skyhaven this weekend. Whether you're visiting me or the guard station, either is fine.
The Column Express cuts through sunlight as it arrives in Skyhaven. I pull my suitcase towards the hovering aircraft by the plaza. I quickly look around and spot Caleb in the distance, standing under a billboard, his eyes on the phone. Look at him, his back, okay. He's here to pick me up, but he's not even paying attention. I take a roundabout path to sneak up behind him. I raise my hand and...
We're playing hide and seek already.
He catches my wrist and turns around to face me. He leans against the star aircraft. I was about to say Starcraft. I'm so sorry. Having foiled my attempt to surprise him, he gives me an amused smile. You caught me again. Lame. I pretend to sulk, but then I notice something well wrapped around Caleb's left wrist. It peeks out from under his sleeve. What's that? Your scratch? I lift Caleb's hand and roll up his loose sleeve to reveal layers upon layers of bandages underneath. Aww.
You're doing an inspection now? Here? That's not a good idea.
You call this a scratch? Caleb, you're in big trouble. I glare at him before moving to check his modified right hand.
This is fine. A doctor already treated the injury.
His arm slips from my grasp. In one fluid motion, he pulls me closer so I'm pressed against his side.
If you're that worried, I'll let you do a proper inspection when we get back.
Okay. The flight with Caleb passes in silence. I'm not giving him the cold shoulder. It's just that his communication device hasn't stopped buzzing during this short flight.
Organize everything and send it to me within 10 minutes.
Caleb is super busy. After changing into slippers, he walks to his desk in the study. The fleet's dedicated communications screen lights up in response.
Give me 30 minutes, okay?
I give him a resigning okay sign and head back to the living room. I spot a half-finished aircraft model on the coffee table. This guy might have landed, but his head is still in the clouds. Once I touch the last tail wing to the model, Caleb's voice finally drifts from the study. Oh, she built it? Like, she finished it for him? Oh, that's so nice.
It's a new model that just arrived a few days ago. I haven't built this type before.
If it took any longer, I would have finished assembling the last pieces and left you with none. He already changed into casual clothes. He walks up to me and places his hand on my shoulder. Are Colonel's duties so urgent that you have to work even when you're injured?
I'm just reviewing a few documents.
Ooh. It looks so good. Caleb sits beside me on the carpet, picks up a spoiler, and leans in close. His hand brushes against mine as he attaches it to the wing.
When I know you're visiting, I'll rearrange my schedule. It doesn't matter how busy I am.
You say that now, but if I haven't called you, I probably wouldn't be unaware of your injury.
I wasn't planning to tell you at first, but...
Caleb takes my hand and helps me press the landing gear into place. Then he looks at me.
Since you caught me red-handed, I might as well admit it. At least I get to enjoy your concern.
Have you ever realized that I care about you even if you aren't wounded? Besides, you still haven't told me how you got injured in the first place. Caleb keeps his gaze lowered as he sets the model into his stand. The aircraft is now upright.
It was during a routine flight. There was an issue with the vessel, but we resolved it quickly. You checked the injury yourself. You know it's not serious.
This isn't the first time you downplayed what happens in the fleet.
We finally get to see each other, and you only want to talk about this?
It's like,
You know, it's been a long time since we built a model together.
I just love when he, does this, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
That plane we assembled?
Caleb raises his chin to gesture to the corner of the cabinet.
It's still there.
Wait, like the what from in the past? I know Caleb is changing the subject, but I decided to hold back my questions. Once the model is done, we could put it next to that one. After adjusting the wiring and batteries, I flip the switch. The plane's interior lights up to cast a soft golden glow in the windows. Finished with the assembly, I massage my neck. I glance outside and realize it's already dark.
What would you like for dinner? We can order takeout, or I can cook. It's up to you.
Oh no. The doorway responds before I can. Caleb unconsciously furrows his brow. Someone wants to see you at this hour?
The people who heard about my injury.
I follow him as he gets up to open the door. Outside the door stands a middle-aged man wearing a uniform. There's also someone I know very well, Liam.
The Bureau of Security heard that the Colonel suffered a minor injury. I'm here to check on you. And it just so happens that I ran into Adjutant Liam on the way.
It's nothing serious, Director. I appreciate your concern.
They enter the living room, and their gazes inevitably fall on me.
And this young lady is...
Caleb moves to shield me from their view. Understanding his intention, I give him a slight nod before heading to the study. Protect. Caleb went straight into protect mode for us. Look at him, look how serious he is. Oh man, he looks so good here. Wow. Ooh, why does this look so good?
As you can see, I can't be a proper host today, Director. Once
I close the door to the study, Caleb's icy tone gradually becomes muffled. Yeah, like he went straight to protective mode, knowing that she was there, so she didn't. He didn't want her to like be around there for that stuff. I walk over to the bookshelf and start to scan through it. Maybe I'll grab a book to pass the time. As my fingers trail along the book's spines, a thick stack of envelopes in the corner catches my eye. I'm about to touch them when the topmost envelope falls. I bend down to pick it up. To Kimiko. It's in Caleb's handwriting. The unsealed envelope contains a single thin sheet of paper with a short message. If I don't return home this time, promise me you'll take care of yourself and eat properly every day, even when you're alone. Well, I think Caleb knew that something was going to happen, especially with his world underneath, with the whole Viper meeting him situation that happened a few years back prior to the main story. So there was a lot of stuff that was happening behind the scenes, which Caleb knew. So if he wrote these letters, I felt like I'm assuming he was writing these letters in the past. Yeah, this was when Caleb was still at Aerospace Academy. I take out the second letter. Like the first, it contains a short message. Trust me, any man who makes you cry isn't worth your time. I check several more envelopes. Each one has the same phrase, to Kimiko. Why did he write so many letters? Only not to tell me about them.
The emergency landing site has been cleared. All debris and parts have been cataloged and archived. Here's the investigation report.
Emergency landing? Debris? What are they talking about? The footsteps stop outside the door, and I find myself leaning closer so I can listen.
The proto-field anomaly caused by the vessel's emergency landing is still present. Other than that, no abnormalities were detected in Cloud Realm 4.
Got it. Keep an eye on the old guard. Don't let them use this situation against us.
Understood. I'll let you get some rest now, sir.
They blocked off Cloud Realm 4 because of a patrol vessel's emergency landing. Caleb was on a mission in the Deepspace tunnel recently. Is it related to his injury? Lost in thought, I'm startled as the door to the study opens. Tablet in hand, Caleb leans against the door frame and faces me.
What you looking at?
Oh, Pretending I didn't overhear the conversation outside the study, I waved the letter in my hand. I'm reading the words that someone wanted to say to me years ago. I guess he was not, obviously expecting her to see them, but why was just left there? Oh, I guess it was in a spot like, she didn't expect to be there either, so. What? Are you nervous?
You said these were words I wanted to say to you years ago. Of course I'm nervous about you finding them now.
It's weird though. You're the last person I expect to regularly write me letters. And keeping them hidden from me makes it even weirder.
Is there a reason why I shouldn't write you letters? Handwritten words are more sincere. Maybe I just wanted to talk to you.
I don't believe that. I look at Caleb, but he averts his gaze. He really wants to change the subject.
Some missions are very dangerous. It's just standard protocol before deployment.
Standard protocol letters? Then these must be his last. Like, maybe, he thought he might, unalive at this moment, so let me write these letters before that ever happens. Type. Realization hits me, but I can't bear to finish the thought. So, do you write to me every time? Well, that's the thing. The last thing he will always, every thought would just be us, MC. So it makes sense that he will write letters, making sure that we're taken care of still, reminding us to take care of ourselves. Yeah.
Everyone writes these for the most important person in their life.
Yeah. Yeah, I get this. Okay, that's, it's sad and sweet. It's really, Caleb takes the letter from my hand and puts it back in the envelope. Then he slides it into the bookshelf as if it could somehow make me forget I ever saw it.
I shouldn't have brought them back from the archives. They were better off being destroyed with the rest.
Wow, he had a lot. If there was only it was probably a few left here. Don't you dare destroy them. They were written to me, so they're technically mine. Hand them over. I want to read.
Sorry, I don't plan on doing that. Also, unsent letters belong to the sender. Besides, I wrote so many that they're mostly about trivial stuff. They're not worth reading.
You wrote so many. Wow. Caleb, you...
Alright, enough about me. Let's focus on the island instead. Weren't you curious about why they sealed off Cloud Realm 4?
Caleb gently taps my head with the pad in his hand.
Do you want to review the guard station investigation report?
When it comes to changing the subject, you're second to none. I heard what you and Lehman were talking about. Your injury has something to do with the patrol aircraft's emergency landing, right? Caleb doesn't answer immediately, which means I hit the mark again.
What's important is that my injuries aren't serious. I don't want you to be worried about other things.
Caleb strokes my hair in an attempt to comfort me, but I cross my arms. I'm still bothered by what he's still hiding. Well, something about Caleb just kind of hits hard because of how forced he has to do all this stuff, and then he still kind of tries to hide stuff because he really doesn't want to have us worry about him, because he worries so much about us. So it's like Caleb just kind of hits hard in a way for certain things. You're not the only one who gets to decide what I need to know.
The fleet has made the area accessible again. Since you wanted to investigate the guard station, why don't I take you there so you can check it out yourself? I need to find something that the fleet personnel missed anyway.
Like a date. Our aircraft makes a smooth landing at the guard station despite the rain. I look out the window and watch the raindrops trail down the glass. Metal debris lies scattered in the wild grass before us. As the cabin door opens, I leap so I'm right under the umbrella Caleb holds out.
The fleet personnel have already done a round of cleanup. But there's too much to deal with. It'll take a few more attempts before we can restore this place to how it was originally.
The resonance range is huge, the energy is stable, and there aren't any abnormalities. This incident doesn't seem to be related to the ether core. I feel somewhat relieved and follow the streams of rainwater towards the distant wreckage. Even after the cleanup, the marks left by the crash are devastating. My heart aches even more with every step. Caleb, you call this an emergency landing? This was a crash.
The situation was a little more severe than normal.
Okay. He takes out a small detector, tosses it, and catches it before pointing it at the wreckage area. Then it initiates a scan.
We encountered magnetic fluctuations after returning from the deep space tunnel. Our data systems were corrupted. Fortunately, we could use a visual approach to land. Cloud Realm 4 has always been uninhabited, so we chose it as our emergency landing site.
But something bad must have happened then. Following the detective signals, Caleb carefully unearths the chip from the soil. He smiles and carefully wipes away the dirt from it.
I was worried we wouldn't find it.
It's a high-security chip the Hunter Association only uses for storing the most classified information from advanced tech labs. Caleb takes out his fleet communication device and accesses the interface to read the chip. When the screen shows the data retrieval was successful, he lets out a quiet sigh of relief. A small hologram quickly appears above his watch. It shows me running into Caleb's arms with a bouquet of flowers. Oh. My photo? You used a chip with that level of security clearance to store that?
There's more. Photos of you, as well as pictures of us, are backed up on this.
Aww.
If something happened, I'd be able to see you one last time.
Caleb is... Oh my god. Caleb just hits so hard. I hate the fact... I hate the fact that it makes it seem like we're never gonna see him again. He keeps on talking about, all these photos stored because he wants to see us one more time if anything happens. Writing these letters because it might be the only time you get them if something happens to me. Come on, this hurts. The The hologram looks real. I slowly reach out to touch the shimmering light and imagine Caleb looking at these photos. Would he be in the cruising aircraft's break room or a quiet corner with a window that could let him see the stars? He switches off the hologram and carefully inserts the chip back into his communication device.
What are you thinking about?
I thought about how I almost lost you again. I'm also wondering if you left any messages for me before that mission.
It was just a few words. You've seen them before.
Look at how he looks. Why does he look so sad? Baby. The rain begins to let up, and a blanket of mist surrounds the guard station. We're just a few steps away from the edge of Cloud Realm 4. Layers of light gray clouds extend beneath our feet. The aircraft's tail wing lies broken at the cliff's edge. Part of it has already fallen into the abyss. Caleb, I know you. Even though you said that, I'm certain you put your heart and soul into writing them every time.
Not necessarily. It just became a habit. Whether it's writing messages or looking at photos. After adding them to my daily routine, I slowly learned to live with the possibility of accidents.
I imagine the day of the crash, that massive aircraft plummeting from deep space with Caleb trapped inside. Are you sure it's a habit and not you becoming numb to almost everything?
It's all the same. At least it helps me stay calm when there's a crisis. It's okay. No matter what happens, I want to return just as much as you do.
His comforting words do little to ease my doubts. I don't understand how he can talk so casually about something that could cost him his life. Caleb, it's been a while since we took a picture together, right? Since you often look at photos, we should take more of them. I hold up my phone and ensure the camera has us both in the shot. It'll remind you that someone below the skies hasn't gotten used to saying goodbye. Aww. I left Skyhaven and returned to Lincoln. I also brought all the letters Caleb wrote to me. Every night before bed, I read one. These messages span several years. They deserve to be read slowly. The secret ingredient to a special apple jam is a splash of lemon juice. Now that you know my secret recipe, will you think of me whenever you make jam? I left the necklace under my pillow in the dorm. Don't get mad at me for not wearing it. I won't be around this time to make it up to you if you do. Your birthday present this year is on the top shelf of my room's bookcase. Yep, it's the one you can never reach. Get it yourself when your birthday arrives. I put a recording of me singing happy birthday in the card. The lamp's light shines through the fragile paper as I lean back against my headboard. I set aside these letters that are heavy with unspoken significance. Wow, damn. Wow. By obsessing over every little detail, maybe a person can fool themselves into thinking they're tied up all loose ends, that they can walk away without regrets. Each letter written in preparation for death becomes a sharp shard. One by one, they cut the threads that connect me to Caleb. It's more like Caleb is preparing himself, knowing that stuff that could happen to him. So he just had all this thoughts and feelings pour into wanting to do everything for her, but there will be a time where he can't do everything for her because he won't be there. This is wow. I dreamt of a world without Caleb that night. It became a lonely island that would never be having blooming flowers. Wow, this is sad. What have you been up to? You rarely called ever since you left Skyhaven. Learning your special jam. I'm learning how to make the special jam from your last words. I added the lemon juice, but the apple jam still doesn't taste like yours. Caleb, I don't think I can make it. I told you not to read those silly letters. If you're free this weekend, I'll pick you up and take you to Skyhaven. There's a place I want you to see. That weekend, Caleb picks me up from Lincoln as promised, but after we board the aircraft, he steers the vessel away from Skyhaven's main island. The fleet's message appears several times as usual, but Caleb ignores every call today. He eventually cuts off the signal. Oh, okay. Have the old guards been giving you trouble since then? What about your injuries? Have you made a full recovery? Do you still have annoying paperwork to sign?
If you really want to know, I'll tell you everything when we get back. Right now, I just want to be the Caleb who's by your side.
I rest my arm near the window and watch the clouds rush past the flowing stream. Where are you taking me? Oh, look at him.
We'll be visiting a world that belongs to just the two of us. I'll perform a magic trick for you. We're almost there.
The aircraft arrives at a guard station. Looking through the window, I see expanses of green meadows and lakes. The wind stirs ripples across the water as the aircraft lands near the lakeshore. This guard station is... Clusters of flowers dot the grass at our feet. Their stems sway in the gentle breeze. The surrounding islands look hauntingly familiar in the mist. Is this Cloud Realm 4? It was nothing but a wasteland last time I was here. What happened? Caleb takes my hand and leads me to the lakefront.
According to the fleet's report, the area's protofield was affected when the vessel crashed. It somehow allowed grass to grow here. But I think it's because spring has arrived in Skyhaven.
So technically, it can't be considered your magic trick. Light sparkles between water lilies as he leads me to the short tree that reaches out towards the lake.
Yeah, making the wasteland bloom was the protofield's magic trick. But making these flowers bloom in your world, that's the magic trick I'm about to perform.
My feet leave the ground as he lifts me up. He sets me down on a fallen tree trunk that stretches over the lake.
Will you wait for me here?
Before I can answer, he quickly disappears behind the flowers in the distance. Oh, so he puts us on the tree where I think in the preview we're sitting on the tree. So I think that's what's... This is so cute. Aww. Oh, look at him. That's so cute. Why?
For this magic trick, my invitation will be flowers and an embrace.
Oh my god.
A little world just for us. Join me.
Oh, that's so nice. Aw. He really set up like this whole thing for the... Oh
I've been wanting to take...
Look at that! Look at... That's so cute. That's so cute.
Take you away from that chaotic world for a long time.
Aww. Wow, his eyes are shining there. Oh my god. Aw, he looks so good. Oh my god, I couldn't even say.
I guess we need a proper ceremony to celebrate this.
I think she said like Kimiko's and Caleb getaways like started or something like that. He set up a whole date like for us. That's so like wow. Oh, this is such a good like photo here. Surely you have more tricks up your sleeve.
Stay tuned.
That's so cool.
Let me think.
Aww. I really like this camera feature. This is so cool.
A successful magic trick needs a special prop.
A third-rate magician always prepares excuses.
Let me show you a flower magic trick.
Caleb, this better not be a prank.
We're in the middle of my magic trick.
Mm. Oh, he's just smelling the flower. Aw. Oh yeah, I can't see. Wow, this is so cool though. Hmm. It's still the same flower in your hand.
But this can transform our little boat into a peaceful cradle.
Mm.
If you want to be gentle or rough, the choice is yours. Give it a shot. Time for some magic.
Oh, the little slow-mo, because he used his gravity evil to get it. Oh, look at them. That laugh. You was cheating, you sly dog. This laugh is so precious.
Woof. Woof.
Oh, wolf. Oh my god, that wolf is so good. Oh my god. Oh, well, that's good too. Oh, look at them! Oh, it's so playful. That's so cute. Oh. Oh. Aww. On our first day of our getaway, I discovered that Caleb has turned into a dog. The end. Aww, that's so...
Who says that's the end?
Oh! Wow. This is so
The
pretty.
diary's true ending is... fallen airplanes become cradles, new sprouts grow from barren earth.
Aww.
And... from now on...
Oh, look at them. Look at the cuddle. Like, oh my god. This is so pretty. Wow.
flowers will always bloom in your little world.
Aww. Kiss the petals. Is this your promise to me? Oh, look at his face.
Yes.
That yes. Oh my god. No, that was good.
Returning to this world with you by my side.
Oh my god, but this is so good. This is so cute and romantic.
Is the greatest miracle that fate has given me.
See the way she's looking at it? Oh no, this is good. Wow. That was so good. Oh. Okay, we get a kiss a little before though. The kissing is a little weird in this. I rest in Caleb's arms as our small boat gently rocks. It drifts on the lake's surface. While the willow trees sit along the bank, their branches hang low. Soft leaves brushes against my cheek. Don't you dare write any more of those letters before your missions. No matter how detailed your instructions are, I won't follow them.
Why are you so bossy?
More like she just doesn't want you to, like, she wants you to stop writing them because she's wanting you to at least come home to us. I have to be when it comes to you. When it comes to you, Caleb.
Then, that special apple jam. It's okay if you never learn how to make it.
Aww.
Whenever you're craving it, just stop by my place. I'll make it for you.
Oh right, I remember crying when we reunited at the fleet's headquarters.
Huh?
Any man who makes you cry isn't worth your time. That's what Caleb used to say. Oh.
Wait, you...
Seeing him at a loss for words, I turned away to hide my smile.
I wrote a lot of letters. And that's the only one you remember?
Caleb grasps my shoulder and turns me back around. Within this intimate proximity, he taps the spot between my eyebrows.
Where's your conscience?
Why are you like scolding me? Like, what? There's no point in remembering things that will never happen. As the water ripples around us, I reach up and hold Caleb tightly. I never want to see any of those farewells or last words ever again.
Then, we'll only say hello from now on. There won't be any goodbyes.
I know that no matter what happens, I'm just like him. We always yearn for our home and long to return to each other's side. At this distance, Caleb's gaze bridges the smallest of space that contains the bottomless depths of one's emotions. He focuses on the person in his arms. He remembers the endless darkness of the deep space tunnel. Just when he thought he would fall into that void, he finds himself embracing someone who rushes to him with flowers in his hand. She has beautiful eyes. He lost himself in them and forgot about the boundaries of time and space. Aww. Oh.
Warning. Protofield interference detected. Severe damage to aircraft hull. Structural integrity has reached a critical threshold.
This was right before the injury then?
Initiate the emergency landing protocol.
Colonel, I can handle this. You should...
Don't make me repeat myself.
Safety protocols have been activated. Please, set emergency landing coordinates within 30 seconds.
Okay, so this is what happened for him to get this injury then. As violent tremors threatens to turn the world upside down, Caleb concentrates. His fingers fly across the control panel.
Coordinates verified. The location is suitable for an emergency landing. Configuring navigation route. Initiating emergency landing mode.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Yeah, that sounded bad. What was he thinking during this moment?
Please, let me return to you once more.
You can't do this to me, game. And it just ends like that? Oh my god. Wow, Kayla, why do you hurt? Why do you hurt me? Like, oh my god, that's sad. Like, that's what's called floral letter, because of the fact that this talked about his letters from years ago till probably now. Like, oh man, this is wow. This was a really bittersweet-esque card. I was not expecting the way this card was gonna be. Man, Caleb hurts. Like, I was not expecting it to be this sad. The fact that, you know, he wrote in those letters all these time because he was just preparing for the worst. And it was just like, eventually she'd probably get these letters if something ever happens to me, if I end up, you know, unaliving somewhere, and, you know, she would just be by herself because no one would be able to really take care of her. And, you know, obviously she's upset because she's like, you didn't tell me nothing or talk to me about it and whatever. And it's just like, he had all this stuff, like thoughts and feelings in these letters and never said anything. Like like I said, he always thinks of her, and it's like the fact that he lost like a little chip, and all of it was just memories of or photos of them two, or just her. Like that's like his thoughts is always her. The last thing he thinks of is her. The first things he thinks of is her. Everything is just her. So it's like, wow, like it's so sad seeing like he himself has prepared for the worst and has been prepared that things would go wrong. But now that he's back after the first incident, now that he's back again, the first thing he's thinking of is like, please let me return to you because I need to be there for you. I can't have this happen again. It's the same thing with her where she keeps on saying, I don't want to lose you again. Like, that's the one thing I don't want to have. Oh man, this was such a bittersweet card. That little Kindle part is the most nice scene. The fact that he technically took a day off just to try to spend a day with her. Like, he took the day off to spend a day with her, did this whole boat thing for her, wanted her to have a good time without thinking of anything outside of the world. It was just them two in their little bubble. And it was really nice. Like, it was really sweet that he did that. And the whole little magic trick where it was just his gravity well, like, he was so playful. They were told it was so playful in the boat. It was so nice. Him being, like, the wolf. The whole wolf line is so perfect. That is an amazing line. Like, oh yeah, this was kind of, I was expecting it to be more sweeter, but I was surprised at how serious this card got. Like, it's a pretty bittersweet moment with Caleb, but I think that that's the type of guy he is with the story that he has, especially since he still has to deal with being the colonel, since he's forced to be the colonel and he has all this stuff to deal with, and he doesn't really want, obviously, us to be involved, so that's why he was like, when they saw her, he immediately went to protect her, like protect mode, and was like, please leave so you don't have to be involved, really, because I don't want that to happen to you. So it's like, oh, my freaking fault, my game is like decided to not work anymore. But yeah, this was a pretty sad, bittersweet story, like I said. But anyway, what do you guys think of the story? What do you think guys think of Caleb and how he acted about it? Do you think it's as sad as the way I thought? What do you think of his Kindle? It's a really nice Kindle, like I said, it's really sweet. But yeah, overall, good story. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.